Alright, we are back in Brickrigs, and today I am going to be teaching I can't speak. I am going to be teaching y'all how to build a simple semi-truck, a simple, other car, and a simple truck. Probably an SUV too. This is going to be a tutorial of it on how to build stuff, so hopefully this will help you guys with building if you have trouble with that sort of stuff. So tutorial saving failed. Okay, sorry, this is my new keyboard. It's very clicky and loud and awesome. It's extremely satisfying to press buttons on because it's a mechanical keyboard, and it's a bit bigger than my old keyboard, and therefore I'm having trouble pressing buttons, especially since the mic's in the way. Tutorial semi. Save as tutorial SUV, tutorial car, and tutorial not semi truck. Alright, so you want to be a builder. How do you do this? You start out with a base. I have a brick right here. This is called scalables. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna gloss over the first 50 steps of the tutorial because you guys are gonna get bored if I explain to you what every single brick is. Alright, now make it two wide, and then probably 12 long. Actually 4 wide, because this is the front slab. Then what you want to do is you're gonna want to get a 4x1 small flat like that. You're gonna want to get one of these, a redirector like that. Then you want an actuator. This is how to build a flexible frame. You're gonna want to set it to spring, and then I found the 0.0625 is a good amount as far as springiness. And then you're gonna want to extend that a little bit again. Make it so it looks normal and not crazy. And then 1. Then another scalable, which you will set to 4, and 2 like that, or whatever. It varies on how long you want your semi-truck. But yeah, now you have a nice little joint that will flex. It gives it a realistic frame, in my experience. Then what you want to do, okay, you know what? I'm not moving that. This is my tutorial for a truck. I'm not in the right tutorial. Hang on. Save as tutorial semi. What does the tutorial truck have? Alright, you know what? I'm just deleting that. You know what? I couldn't remember what I was doing, you know the feeling. 12 long. But yeah. Now you have a frame of sorts. Actually, you know what? Hang on. You want to make it 14. Then 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. That's usually about the distance you want as far as using wheels. This is the front axle, this is the back axle. Front axle will be here, back axle will be here if you're doing a dually. Like that. Just easily. Like so. And then in the front, you're going to want a 6 wide axle because can't think. Because you're gonna have a single wheel and not a dual wheel in front. 30. It's usually my best value for that. Semi wheel normal. This is my specialized semi wheel. I use pre-builds a lot. It helps enormously. Just thought you guys might like to know. Pre-builds save you so much time. I can't connect with the thing. Connect. It's worse than, I don't know what it's worse than, but it's not fun. Alright, you know what? It's connected to the, yeah, like that. Now you will see clipping, like right there. Don't worry, that'll go away when you actually drive it because the wheels are turning. And then you have a nice little normal truck frame. If you want to do like a road truck, this is probably your best option. Hang on, let me remove this. I don't like my trucks being all-wheel drive. It makes them, ignore that. It makes them less realistic. So, my mouth's dry. 1 second. Better. Alright. So, you've got the frame. I'm going to use the V12 because that's basically the large truck engine, it said. And it's not supposed to be there. Scoot it up a little bit. Semi trucks are big, just FYI. So give yourself some leeway. Alright, 5 is usually about the right size for a cabin. And then 8's probably too wide. I usually like to go 6. And then around these, the fenders will be 8. That's usually about right. Hang on. Actually, it's probably more realistic. Probably a bit better as far as the size to do it 7. Like this. 7. 1. There. It looks nice. Beautiful, right? Yo, I wish I was a famous YouTuber like Unspeakable Gaming or someone like that. Komodo. Because they can actually afford stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just a teenager over here who's making tutorial vids for semi-trucks and stuff like that. But that's life. Oh, I did not know you could do that. You know what? Wait, do semi-trucks usually have passenger seats? I don't know. But yeah, you've got this. And as far as fenders, I think hang on. I think it's something like, also this front axle having a little bit of extra area there gives you some leeway as far as what you can do. Okay, I have that song stuck in my head now. Ignore that. But this is going to be my fender. I will smooth it out later. Scoot it in. Okay, I might need to scoot that fender a little bit forward. Actually, you know what? Hang on, I need to hide this axle, select both wheels, select everything connected to them, scoot them down like that, and there. Now, we have a little bit more room. Alright, now what we're going to do here real quick is put some redirectors here so we can, widen. Black, steel. There. Now it doesn't look too bad. Okay, hang on. That song is stuck in my head. Help. 3. And then select. That's not what I meant to do. Hide the main base plate. Alright. Then just like this. And soon we will have a beautiful seamless fender. See? Beautiful. Absolutely spectacular. Then we hide this axle again. Select everything connected to this. And now we have the fender. It's probably a very tall fender, but that doesn't really matter. It's a nice looking fender because it's seamless. Then we move these back up like that. Actually, in order to scoot it down a little bit, we are going to put two actuator tops here. Hide this axle again. Select all that's connected here. There. Now it looks nicer. Don't you agree? Now, for a bumper, usually I use chrome for my bumpers because it looks nice. And I've seen actual trucks have chrome bumpers. So like 8, not that direction, 8. You've got an 8 long here. It's gonna, hang on. I'm gonna just scoot it up a little bit. We don't want that not attractive clipping. Don't worry, this will be covered up later. Chrome. Beautiful color, uncolored chrome bumper. Looks nice. These wheels are tungsten, FYI. It minimizes flipping. And I just love it. Looks actually like a wheel on semi trucks I've seen. Anyway, for the bumper, you are going to want to make it look nice and round like actual semi trucks. This one's more of an old style semi truck. You guys may not want to build old style semi trucks, but if that's your style, then yeah. And this is my style. Okay, just actually look at this real quick. This is a very complicated suspension truck. It was basically my beta truck for like soft suspension semis. I'm gonna be uploading a whole bunch more of these, like variants. And yeah. But yeah, let's get back to the tutorial. Don't worry, it won't be white. Actually, I need a different color because I'm selecting the wheels there too. Don't worry, it won't be gray at the end. I'll paint it something more colorful or something like that. And nameplate 2x2x1s. What you are going to want to do here. Now see, this is a chrome license plate. We don't want chrome. We want white because it's an actual color of license plate that people usually use, at least here in Texas. And then, what we're going to call it is TS 103. 101. Not one. And I just, you know what? Ignore that. I hit F11. TS 101. Tutorial Semi 101. There we are. See, we've got seamless fenders. You can, okay, well, they're not seamless, but they have such a small seam that you can't really notice it. Got this nice chrome bumper. We'll add headlights later, don't worry. Actually, I kind of want to add headlights now. So, for headlights, you want to make it look smooth. It's gonna look a little bit weird because I'm not doing the normal technique I use. But yeah, those two right there still looks nice. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Actually, I don't need these front ones. Don't want them either. I need to stop whistling. It's gonna mess up my video. Alright, see? Look. Off, in. We want to make sure it's on the right slot. There. And the ramp covers it up. And we want a 2 right here. This is a very different looking pickup. I mean, not pickup. Semi-truck. I can't... Sorry, it's early in the morning, and I can't really think today, apparently. But yeah. This is how you do lights, just FYI. Probably gonna do black around that to make it look nicer. And light sphere. Always paint your headlights white. Makes them a lot brighter. And then like that to cover up the whole, glitching thing. And there, we have some nice looking headlights. Actually, I may move them down later in the video because I kind of don't like their placement. But onto the grill. What we are going to do for the grill is something pretty simple. We're doing this again. I'm gonna use a chrome grill, make it look nice. Right, but this is what you do, right? You do this. Widen it to 3, make it black. Make it plastic so it isn't shiny. And then you do this. Colorless, chrome, select both of these. And then you have a nice grill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. Now we have a nice square grill, and I will make it look nicer later with phase shifting. Not covering that right now. But yeah, we've got a nice little frame right now. Just gonna add some real quick mud guards. And probably a smokestack in the back with some wobbling 8. Make it black steel, because that's our color we're doing right now. Hang on, I'm just gonna hide this real quick and select the whole light. Unhide. There, now that. Then obviously we're gonna do black steel because it looks better. Then hide those. Paint these red. I usually use red dark for my tail lights. Not sure if you guys want to do that. It's basically anyone who wants to can use it as. I can't think. You know what? Just ignore anything I'm saying unless it's like actually advice to the build. But yeah, we've got a nice little frame here. Let's test it out on here. But yeah, as you can tell, that actuator in the joint is going to work really nicely. Actually, it looks kind of nice right now. I'm not sure if I want to change those headlights. But yeah, see, we've got some nice little frame flex. I find it makes it a little bit more realistic. You may want to mess around with that based on your choice. I don't really know. I'm not very good at building, but I should probably also soften up the suspension a little bit. But yeah, you've got that. Now back to the. Actually, you know what? I am going to select those, select that, set it to probably 0.75, maybe 0.625, because 0.65 or 0.0625 usually works pretty well as far as the suspension I've noticed, and values in general. Now, you're going to be removing this pretty soon, so I'm just going to paint it amber so you can see really easily. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, like that. Alright, now we're going to just really quickly phase shift the front slightly behind the grill so it doesn't look bad. And the way we do that, actually, you know what? I'm going to use full brakes. And I'm going to paint it, make it plastic too. Now, you see what I'm doing here? I'm making sure. Hang on. Alright, there. I'm making sure that these bricks are not connected to the 3 wide. Otherwise, it's going to mess everything up and it's going to look bad. Make it too tall. Delete that. Alright. As you can tell, we're doing pretty well on our build so far. I'm going to scoot these down, delete these bottom ones, and select them again. Make it 3 tall. And now, we have a nice little extremely clipping, but it looks like a nice grill. And what I'm going to do next is probably going to help a little bit. Now, for these walls, I don't really do anything too complicated. I'll just build a scalable. It's 6 long, 3 tall. But yeah. Hang on, what are these scooted ever so slightly in? They are. Okay. Alright, so now we have a nice looking grill. The truck's coming together a little bit. I'm gonna put a fuel canister or something right here. Alright, now what we want to do, get a I can't speak. I want to make this, you know, this engine, the hood of the truck look nice. 4, 5. Gonna make it nice and rounded. These pieces are so useful. Now we've got a nice, you know, engine thing that I can't really explain. Also, I usually listen to music to get me in the groove, but I'm not doing that right now because I don't know how to edit my thing with sound adequately. And there. Now we've got a nice sloped hood. May add in some side details here later. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but alright, I'm just gonna say that looks pretty good. I will add some more light details, but for now, let's add a drivetrain. Round stuff. Gonna want to add a couple of these to make it look like it has a differential. Then, redirectors. Gonna do a lot of stuff with redirectors. In order to do what I'm about to do here, you're gonna want one of these. Actually, not. One of these. This is 6 long, I believe. Yeah, it is. Then you're gonna want to use a couple scalables, like that. And then for your drivetrain, I would use, there, beautiful, like that. And gray to make it contrast, to have contrast with the other stuff. I'm gonna paint it gray dark actually. Gives it a little bit more solid of a color. Select all, deselect that. Now we've got a nice little drivetrain. You know what? I'm gonna stick it. Yeah, that's right. All right. There. And that's already connected. Yeah. Beautiful, right? Now we've got a neat little drivetrain right there. Actually, do we want to downsize that a little bit? Get a redirector right there and right there. Paint them black to make it match with everything else. Good. Gray dark. Gray dark. There. Beautiful little detail right there. I'm gonna probably do something with this end to make it look less, you know, like it continues on at the end of the truck. Or it could do that. And I like to use a real simple toe mounting. 4, 2. Like this. Like that really quickly. Action 1. There, now that will connect if you left click, and that is not what I meant to do. I meant to save it. You should also save very frequently, because, you know, if the game crashes, you're not going to want to lose all that progress. Not 9, 7 actually. Then what I'm going to do, get steel, 4, 2, actually it's probably 5, 2, like that. We've got a little nice little step up. Do we want to actually traction plate on paint? There, that looks derpy. Hang on. There, nice. Actually, I keep wanting to change my mind. I am going to use these ramps. Make it look a bit nicer. Make it steel. Black steel, just like everything else on the frame. And now I am going to use 5 long real quick here. Traction plate and paint it nothing. There, now we have a nice little step thing. This is a very long tutorial, I'm just realizing that. I don't know how long I've been going. And it's just to cover up this slight engine stuff. 7 wide, 3 tall probably. Hey, that fits perfectly. It fits perfect. What? Just quoting a... oh, it's Mater that I'm quoting. Yeah, I forgot. I haven't watched Disney in so long. There. Got a little bit of leg room. That's probably a little bit too high. One moment. Let's scoot them down a little bit. 2, 2, and 1. Beautiful. There. Now we've got a nice little cab. Yeah, that actually doesn't look half bad. Wasn't expecting my tutorial view. Okay, that glitch will probably not be noticed by the majority of players that you find, so I'd just say ignore it. I forgot to add in a horn. Okay, you know what? Scalables are amazing, so grab one, rotate it. Ta-da! Alright. What noise did I just make? I have just destroyed my own sanity by doing that. Okay. I sound like some, like, I don't know what I sound like. I sound like some really weird, crazy character from some random TV show. I have no idea, honestly. But this is how you do, like, door handles. Just like that. You know, if you do not know how to shift and then press in the direction you want, that is one of the most key things you can do in brick rigs. It will save you so much pain, and it'll help with phase shifting and stuff like that. Alright, now let's make this right here. I'm going to add some engine detail because this is looking really bare right now. Let's add a little chrome, a little nice little chrome ornament right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks so nice and friendly. Actually, how does that look friendly? I'm having a hard thinking day. I can't think today. I'm sorry, everyone, for wasting your time with this. But hey, this time actually doesn't look half bad right now. So hopefully you're learning something. See? And then you notice that I used the small brick instead of the too tall, and that is because I'm going to make this seamless. You want to make it 7 wide. Actually, it's 4. I can't think. See? Now you have a nice seamless thing. Gonna make it 7. 5. Ignore my lack of thinking. Make this one 5. Glass. I use black glass to make so the glare of like the game doesn't mess up too much. And then what I want to do now is I am going to add something. I'm going to add the exhaust. I'm sorry, I'm having a really hard day of thinking today. Please pardon the very large gaps. Usually it's better than this, but apparently I need to rethink and think about rethink. Honestly, this is probably the most relatable I've ever been. Or not, because I'm having just bleh. I can't speak, I can't think today. Alright. This is one of the older trucks, but yeah, we've got a nice little simple semi. I actually like those headlights. I'm not sure if you do, but to each their own. The TS101. Now, in order to get a screenshot, a custom thumbnail for your creation, I am going to grab a trailer really quickly. Just really quickly. Trailer. I have several pre-built trailers Hang on. Oversize load. It's carrying one of JT.Schwarm's tanks. Back it up really quickly. There, attach that. Pick up the feet. Alright, now we've got a nice little... We have a good looking semi. And it's hauling a big tank behind it. But yeah, that is going to be my tutorial for building. Now, if you want a custom thumbnail, I will teach you how to do that right now. There's a reason I wanted to drive this around. This is a very high off the ground semi-truck. Alright, just like that. Gonna probably swing it around a little bit. That. Yeah. And then you are going to want to get any camera, like any camera device. I'm just using JT.Schwarm's camera card because he let me use it, and it's one of the best things I've ever seen as far as cameras. It's not in the workshop, so sorry for any of you who want to use that. So F9 to toggle the HUD heads up display or whatever that is. Then we've got this nice looking angle. Actually, you know what? I want to rotate the wheels like that. And there. Now the, the rim, the nuts that hold the wheels onto the axles are not as obvious. Just like that'll be a good it'll be a good picture for the showcase. Now, this, I did not do an interior. I will do interior tutorials maybe later. But yeah, we've got this nice, come on, get traction. Please get over this. Yeah. Okay, so this truck's pretty strong. It's not detailed, it's not very complex, but it's strong. Now, what you're gonna want to do is, okay, this thing does not have a lot of braking power though. Alright, now we're gonna want to exit brick rigs. Okay, ignore that. There's my recorder stuff. I'm gonna want to go to your main hard drive or whatever. Users, go to yours, app data, local, brick rigs, saved, thumbnails, and this is where all your thumbnails are. You can see the tutorial semi right there. These are the other tutorial vehicles that I will, actually I'm delete that one real fast. And then I'm gonna want to open up another one with screenshots. Your screenshots folder. You can access that by taking a screenshot and then clicking view on disk. Wait, let me just let's just see if I can do that real quick. Screenshots. Upload screenshots. See? And then you can click show on disk and it'll take you here. I have pinned this to my list of stuff right here because I don't want to have to go find that every time. And then I have to reopen that. Close that down. Close that down. Or minimize it. I'm going to minimize that too. Now, you want to go find your vehicle. I'm going to use Paint 3D to make a real quick thumbnail. Hopefully you can use this. Crop. I'm going to make it 1080. Scooch it over a little bit. There. Looks nice, right? Looks nice. Then Done. Zoom in. I'm not going to do too complex a thumbnail. Just like I clicked outside the box. Tutorial. YouTube tutorial. Semi. There. It's not that complex of a thumbnail. Just kind of looks nice. Actually, you know what? I want to make that white so it's easier to see. I'm just going to make the text bigger. 94. There. And select all text and make it white. There. We have a nice thumbnail. And then you want to save that. Now you've got it down here. Copy. Close that down. Go to your thumbnails. Edit this with Paint 3D. Paste. Beautiful. I think that's a pretty good thumbnail, actually. And then you have that. Then you want to go back into Brickrigs. Open it up. I'm not going to do too big of a showcase. I will link the video in the description of the truck, though. And see, we've got the nice thing right here. Then upload to the Steam Workshop. Tutorial semi. Upload new. And then I need to downsize the thumbnail. I'll cut this out. Don't worry. Alright, we're back. Now we can probably upload it because the thumbnail's smaller. Just also slightly less nice looking. Tutorial semi. Beautiful. Updating vehicle. Please work, please work. Workshop upload successful. And then what you can do, go to your profile, workshop items, just delete this failed one real quick. Failed upload from earlier. Got this nice tutorial semi, add, edit images and videos, and add that, and I'll add the YouTube video later. Alright, I want, and just add build I did for an upcoming YouTube tutorial video. Mic's in the way and it's making it hard to type. Anyway. Like and subscribe and enjoy. And smiley face. There. Now we've got a nice little... Oh wow, that's a big picture. Hang on. And that's gonna wrap it up for this tutorial video. Hope it was helpful, I guess.